all I was thinking was we don't have much time left. We got about 9 seconds from when we threw the ball in, and it took a little bit to get it back down the court. He passed to me, and I figured there wasn't much time left, so I shot it, and it went in.
Do you know it was going in when it left your hands?
Had a lot of arch on it, but it felt good, and I was already jumping up and down before it went in.
What's a win like this do for this team? You guys jumped out in front. You lost the lead in the third. You battled back, and you're able to come out in front. What's a win like this mean?
It shows us we can battle back, and we can conquer stuff even when times are against us.
What's the ultimate goal for this team? What are you guys capable of?
Common goal is we'd like to go far, possibly win district, get a couple wins postseason, see how far we can take it.
Just trying to move the ball around, find an open shot. Drew something up. We didn't get a good look at it, so just got to make work with what you got. So hit a huge shot, stepped up. It's good.
What does a win like this mean for this team, where you have to kind of gut one out, come from behind after giving up the lead, and then eventually coming out on top? What's this win mean?
It's huge. We ain't really been in a game like this yet this year, so to have a test like this against a good team in Underwood, it's good. People got to step up. It was a good opportunity for everybody, so I feel like it was really good all around.
What was working for you on the offensive end tonight? How were you able to find points?
Teammates always finding you. It's good. Just finding gaps on the defense and just hustle plays, never give up.
This team's young. You don't have any seniors on the roster. I feel like tonight maybe you guys matured a little bit. Was that something that you guys maybe saw on the floor, kind of growing up on the floor during the game?
Yeah, definitely. Ain't been put in a situation like this yet, so it was huge. We return a lot of people next year, but focus right now. So if we focus right now and do what we can now, it'll be good for the future.
Well, first off, I'm super proud of that young man, and to see everybody else proud of him and excited for him too. That's a credit to where our team has come, and we're getting closer with each other, and we're young and we're still learning one another. And he had confidence in his shot to let her fly and knock her down, and just like you draw up, right? But at the end of the day, it's their team, and they've got to find a way to win, and they did that. And so as far as to sum it up goes, it was a chess game at the match between Coach Bloom and I. We go a long ways back, and he's got a great mind and super well-coached team. So you can't ask for a better situation, and that's what it's about. If you're going to start the second half of the season, that's what you want to see. So super thrilled. We'll take it.
You mentioned that you've got a young squad there in the third quarter when Underwood started chipping away and then eventually took the lead. You didn't take a timeout. You kind of let them play through that. Did we see this team maybe mature a little bit here tonight on the floor?
Absolutely. I kind of made a decision early on, and we talked as a staff real quick. These guys have got to learn to play through some stuff, and they played well. And they were scrappy, and they were beating us. But there was also times where we were really beating ourselves, and they were going to be the only ones to get themselves out of it. And so let's just keep playing basketball. Let's keep the thing going. We're in good shape. So we wanted to keep the clock ticking. We wanted to keep the ball going up and down. And as far as maturity goes, this is just a taste. We talk about taste when you play really, really well. This is also a taste of not playing so well and finding a way to win. And for this young group, that I'd like to say that we can't be a young group anymore. We got to start playing like veterans and playing as a unit, which we do. You just got to do it more consistently.
Yeah. What about the trust that you had in Raiden Groby? He picked up his fourth foul with 6 minutes left in the third, and you let him play it out. What about that trust in a guy like him?
I can be really hard on him, and our relationship has came a long ways, and I trust him. He's a really good player, but he's also a really heady player, and he's grown and his maturity, and he's definitely not a junior in that aspect. He's played a lot of basketball, so I trust him, and it's one of those things where I think the other guys trust him too. And so it's one of those things where we got to keep our horses on the court when we needed it the most. And he played his butt off, and it was one of those things where hey, got a foul, but he was still a great teammate on the bench, and we did what we needed to do to get the win.
What are some things you take away from this game that you maybe want to work on here as we start the second half of the season?
Well, teams are going to try to slow us down, and we'll probably see some zones, and we do shoot it pretty well, but tempo and flow has got to be in our favor on both sides. And we talk. Right away, Underwood did a great job of making sure the tempo when we were on offense was not our tempo, was not our style, and they did a great job all night doing that. Defensively, I thought we did a pretty good job. But when things kind of go, the ball doesn't necessarily bounce your way. and we're beating ourselves, we're struggling a little bit, it's tough to find that tempo again. So 32 minutes of our tempo, our style, both into the court, and then when we do battle, as far as learning from this, when we do battle, okay, what were the good things? What did we do to get a stop? What did we do to get a score? And then we got to put that together.